Hey guys, welcome to Wellness and More of You Acupressure Thursday. For the month of February, it is going to be on the stomach spleen. We're going to focus on the stomach. So we started with the lung for grief and sadness and tracing that out. And on the timeline, right here, if you're interested in this timeline, every 2 hours your body is trying to balance itself out. And so the lung is from 3 to 5 a.m. Right after that, it goes into the large intestine up the arm to the side of the nose. That is 5 to 7 a.m. And then right after that is 7 to 9 a.m. So just about that time, you're ready for breakfast, right? Or you're digesting breakfast if you're early and have to be on the road. I'm going to show you how to trace the stomach meridian. It's probably the third largest meridian in the body. And right after that is the spleen. So what I want to have you go with you on is to find out where that stomach meridian is on your wrist, and to see how blocked it is or how open it is. Okay, so let's do that first. It is at the right wrist. So I assess, we can do it this way, which I will in a minute, but I assess this way first with the first three fingers up by the, let me just show you this way, up by the wrist, right over this bone. You're going to go over that, and that's your lung, large intestine. The second one down is stomach. This surface is on the surface, and as you press in and just slightly move it, that's your spleen pulse. So let's go back to just doing surface. Just lightly touch. And do you feel a pulse? If it's a nice medium, mild, or not mild, but medium pulse, you're good. Most likely you don't have too many energy blockages on that meridian. If you can't feel it, really, you're definitely blocked. And if it's like pulsing out of your wrist, then you're really, really open, but it's probably another imbalance also. So you're looking for that fine medium pulse. Again, I always check mine this way. And if I want to concentrate on one area, I release the fingers and I do it this way. And then you can just go in and slightly move off just slightly, guys. And then you can feel it well. That's your spleen meridian. So they kind of like work. I do in pairs, but they do connect in between. So from large intestine, it's going to go right then to stomach. So let's trace it out. First, I want to show you on my little index card. So it's going to start at the eye socket. It's maybe going to be hard for you guys to see it. Let me go a little bit closer. There we go. And it's going to come down to the cheek, down the jaw, collarbone, down the midsection, over with your hip, down the outside, not completely on the side of the leg, but in between the front of the leg and the very side of the leg. And it's going to come down. I'm going to show you some really good points to press on, and it's going to go to the second toe. So depending on where you are on your body, you're going to use your whole hand or just the fingers. So let's start off with the middle finger at the eye socket, and you just press light to medium, and you're going to come down. Now when you hit the cheek area, I want you to go below the cheek and then up the cheek, like you're going under it. Do it very lightly. This is a very strong stomach point. Pay attention to what is super sore, guys. Going to the jaw. So oftentimes I'll do this. We're just learning where the points are. Follow with your hand. Now you're going to come. This is kidney in the middle, but then this is stomach, lung. So it's right in the middle. A lot of times I'll do a lot of tapping on my acupressure points. So right in the middle of the collarbone. Then I come down with my whole hand, and then it's going to go more in, a quarter of the way down, and I follow with my hand across the pelvic, coming across the hips, using my whole hand, and I'm coming down now at the very bottom of the knee towards, here's your knee, towards the outside of the knee. There is a dip. That is a very strong stomach point. Just stop there for a minute. See if that's sore. And I'm going to follow down to my second toe. I'm going to do the other because I'm not doing them together. I don't want to hit my head on the computer. And I just kind of pinch the toe. And then when I trace it, I'm just moving it out. You're moving that energy, that blocked energy out when you're tracing. So what I want you to do, if you're interested, is just follow the stomach meridian with your hand and your fingers. And then what you're doing is you're just tracing it and strengthening it all the way down to the second toe and out. Do that 3 times, twice a day, guys. And take note of where it's sore. And where it is sore, there's a blockage. And the rule of thumb, always remember, do not go in deep. You go in light to medium pressure. And let's just do light to medium. That's if you can. Meaning, if it's sore, don't press any further. Okay? And then don't hold a point more than 3 minutes. So that's the rule of thumb for that. Let's go to the emotions of the stomach. Again, I can send this to you if you're interested. Just give me an email at kathy.wellnessandmore@gmail.com. Okay, for stomach, it's anxiety, despair, disgust, nervousness, worry, failure, helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control, low self-esteem. So guys, I want you to think about the opposite of these things. If your body is storing all of these emotions, or some of them, 1 or 2 of them, you definitely want to breathe it out and say a prayer. Because in 1 Peter 5:7, he says, cast all your worries, cast all your cares upon him, for he cares for you. And so we're doing an exchange spiritually, emotionally, mentally. And when you empty out a vessel, before you fill it up, the Lord showed me, before I fill it up, I need to wash it. I need to repair it. Is there any damage there from traumas or something from the past that is still kind of there and it needs repair? Ask the Lord for healing. Only he can do that, right? Only he can repair our vessel, our broken hearts, or our broken areas inside. So every meridian, emotions and traumas can be stuck in any organ, guys, not necessarily just the heart. It can weigh down on any organ. Thus, acupressure and the need for acupressure. And so I just love that we can be empowered, guys. There's much, much more when you come do a session with me. I formulate your whole system, and I formulate according to what needs to go first, what I need to work on first because of the time clock and because of your body and what's going on in the energy fields. There is a lot that goes on in a session. So consider doing that. I do give out free assessments, guys, and that's over the phone. Okay, I can spend 15 minutes with you and we can assess what's going on with your body and what would be the best to do first for you. But I love the empowerment of these tools I'm giving you that I've learned, that I equipped people with to do in between, and what you can do to help clear these meridians. So I really hope that you enjoy this as much as I enjoy doing it. And definitely check out your pulses each day. Email me if you want that emailed to you. And I am happy, happy, happy to do that for you. You guys have just a blessed day, and thanks for joining me. Take care.